Welcome to Barfield Crescent Park in Murfreesboro. This is the Barfield mountain biking trails. They have porta potties, they have a workstation, they have some rocks on the parking lot to kind of jib around on, and they have 6 trails, technically 7 if you count one of the connectors. But there's beginner 1 and 2, intermediate 1 and 2, and advanced 1 and 2. Today, we're gonna ride beginner 1 and 2 and show people who haven't been here before or people who haven't checked out the beginner trails what you need to expect when you ride them. They're labeled as green trails, but these are green trails in comparison to everything else on this property. And the advanced trails are really gnarly. So take that into consideration. It is not an easy trail to ride, but it is possible. My wife, on her second ride ever, came here and we rode beginner 1 and 2 together. She cleared about 70% of the stuff here. So it is possible to ride through this stuff as a new rider. Just take your time, pick your lines, stay consistent on the pedals, and you'll learn a lot about bike control. So this is beginner 1 and 2 at Barfield. I always forget which day is what. Today is Friday. We go this way, which is exactly the way I wanted to go. One of the really cool things about Barfield is how many lines there are, even on the beginner stuff. So when you first start here, it's a little stressful maybe. Sorry, I was trying to get my shock engaged there. It was locked out. So yeah, whenever you first start riding here, it can be a little intimidating because of all the rock and because of how many lines there are. But once you get used to it, learn the trail a little bit, then you can really just play. And I think that's one of the weirdest things. Like, obviously all trails evolve as you ride them and as you get better at riding. And I would have never guessed that Barfield would become playful, but it definitely has. Remember when I first rode here, I thought I was gonna die. Even this beginner stuff, I was like, there's no way to get up that. None of this is rideable. That kind of reaction. But whew, once you learn the momentum is your friend, you get a lot better at line choice. You can actually start pumping around in here, which is really fun. I didn't pedal through most of that rock garden back there. Whoa. Woo. So here's the break off for beginner 2. So now we're going to do the beginner 2 loop and then circle back in and finish beginner 1. Beginner 2 is slightly different. It has some more pedally bits, which for new riders is probably a really good thing. There's longer sections of not really rock gardens. That was the connector, so now we're in. This is called Polly. Beginner 1 is called Mickey. That's not a line over there. Where is it? Oh, it was. Whew. And it's definitely a workout. Beginner 1 and beginner 2 are really good workouts. I didn't dab yet. Oh, dang it. Okay, 1 dab. Got offline a little bit, rode through a tree. Whew. But learning how to navigate little rock sections like that will get you through a lot on the local trails in Middle Tennessee. If you can cut your teeth here, you'll be a pretty good rider. And you'll have a lot of bike control. Okay, so that was beginner 2. Now we're moving through the connector again, back up to beginner 1. Never finished a ride out here without a battery dying on me. So that's the challenge for me. Make it back to the car before the GoPro battery dies. Now we're back into beginner 1, heading up the hill to then drop back in toward the parking lot. Whew. On top of the rock shelf for a second. And circling back in, the last part, beginner one. You get a jump right at the end. So that is beginner 1 and 2 at Barfield. Oh. So if you've been staying away from this place because it's too rocky, it's too hard, it's impossible to ride, just get out here and challenge yourself. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Next time we'll ride intermediate 1 and 2. That'll be fun.